Welcome back to this channel. So today is a book. We are going to discuss from the book of Reverence to Relevance and chapter continuation. So where we left in previous chapter, previous satsang. So the remaining part of the paragraph continuation today. Okay. The first chapter is called. We discussed in previous satsang called Vishada Yoga. Arjuna Vishada Yoga. So this is the Bhagavad Gita chapter 1. So from that we will continue the remaining paragraph. Okay. Well, this is not a chapter to be rushed through. Okay. So this is not a chapter rushed through. It's a whole chapter based on the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita and some slogas, meanings and all that. Okay. So let's see remaining paragraph. Okay. Continuation of the paragraph. Okay. It is to be reflected upon because it is in these very moments of inner conflict that transformation becomes possible. This is not a chapter to be rushed through. It is to be reflected upon because it is in these very moments of inner conflict that transformation becomes possible. Okay. So the inner conflict. So for example, if you are very confident on the inner, it will be a reaction on the outer. Okay. For best example I want to say is, if a boy or a girl becomes sad, what will be a transformation in the outside? They will not talk to others. Their voice is low. So many moments will happen. So in that manner, if you have inner conflict, that becomes a transformation of possible. Okay. So whatever you have inner conflict, it will remove and overcome that. Then your transformation is also be a good. Otherwise, your inner conflict transformation become more rough and sharp. Okay. Sharp means become more rough and dangerous. That's why reaction I am saying. As Arjuna surrenders to Krishna with the words. So finally Arjuna surrenders to Lord Krishna by saying the words, I am confused about my duty and I am beside with anxiety. I am very confused. What I am doing I do not know. I am really confused. What I want to do. What I did want to do. What I will do today. What I will do in the world. So likewise Arjuna becomes and surrender to Lord Krishna by saying these words. I am very, very confused. I don't know what to do. So in that manner Arjuna saying these words to Lord Krishna. And I am beside with anxiety. So I have so much of anxiety. So because of the excitement, because of the interest, I don't know. I am really confused in my duty. I ask you to tell me clearly what is best for me. So Lord Krishna, I ask you. So Lord Arjuna asking the Lord Krishna one question. I ask you to tell me clearly what is best for me. So Lord Arjuna asking question to Lord Krishna, tell me clearly what is best for me. Lord Krishna says, so too can we begin our own journey from confusion to clarity. So Lord Krishna simply says, okay, the journey starts from the confusion and finally it becomes a clarity. Already we discussed in previous time, okay, these words, okay. Finally, in math, science also, initially if you have confusion, what is this? Later it becomes a clarity after deep understanding. So likewise, okay. So the selected slokas are given. Okay, now let's see, discuss, explain. Sloka 1, nepotism. Okay, so this is the sloka 1. Okay, of Bhagavad Gita. So let's see one by one slokas of Bhagavad Gita in chapter 1. Sloka 1, nepotism. At the reputed private school, founded and funded by a group of philanthropists, the principal was nearing retirement after a long and respected tenure. So, as a reputed private school, there was a principal. Okay, they work more than there are one thing. And private school if principal is there. Okay, the principal was working more than a year. Okay, during the age of 60. The principal got the man with respected teachers, okay? Respected tenure, okay? With respected manner, the principal got the time. The school, known for its academic excellence and the commitment to values, was looking for a new leadership to carry forward this legacy. Okay, so after the principal retirement, the school was searching, okay? So even in every school it will happen. Even if the school principal got retirement, what will happen? Then the school management will decide who will be the next principal, who will come to that position, who will come to the next principal of this school. Okay, so in that way, the school known for its academic excellence. The school was very good in academic excellence, and the commitment to values was looking for new leadership to carry forward its legacy. So even though the school got the reputed excellence academy, but the school wants a person to be a leadership to carry on a value of the movements, okay, valuable legacy purpose, okay, to maintain a school, okay, to maintain a students, okay. Among the staff, there was highly competent vice principal with a stellar track record expected by both teachers and students. So staff in the school, the staff was very highly educated, highly competent. Okay, vice principal. Okay, so vice principal always expected both. Vice principal was always kind to the all students and as well as the all working staff, teachers also. Okay, many believed he was the natural successor, having served the institution faithfully for over 15 years. So this was referred to this retirement principle. Okay, so what she did means she is very loud to the students. She is very kind to the students. She is very affectionate to the every course of teachers. So the principal always served more commitment in the school for 15 years, over 15 years, for 15 years. However, the principal insisted on appointing his son-in-law, a young and relatively inexperienced individual with a modest teaching background but no managerial experience. Okay, but the principal wants to appoint that, even though we discussed now in previous paragraph. Okay, the school wants to searching a leadership. No, so what happened means after the principal retired, what the principal thinking means, okay, my son-in-law will become the principal. My son-in-law become the principal of the school. But what the son-in-law experience means he is not have any managerial experience. He's inexperienced. Okay, he's not working in another company. He's not working in just like a fresher. He is inexperienced. Okay, inexperienced. Despite protest from senior staff and board members, the principal defended the decision, arguing that the son-in-law represented fresh ideas and that family values were important for the school leadership. So what the principal said means, even though board members and the senior staff did not like like the principal decision. Because the principal decided that his son-in-law will become the school principal of the school principal, even though the son-in-law does not have any experience about the school teaching and monetary issues. Okay, so what the principal decided, okay, this is my school. My family members only wants to be a leadership in the school. School wants to become a school leadership. Then the principal decided like this, okay. The board reluctantly rendered due to principal's strong influence. Within a year, the school performance began to decline. So what happened means, when the principal appointed his son-in-law, the principal appointed his son-in-law, while many teachers, many board members, many committee members not like this decision, because they have discussed now who will be the next principal, who will be. Based on a decision one day, the school principal has to select a good member of the good person as a school principal. But what the retired principal decided means the principal's son-in-law wants to be a leadership in good, to also become a good leadership in school. But the other teachers and the board members does not like this decision. Okay. So hence what the feedback means, the school academic performance was declined. Okay, it becomes a low. The school so compared to the previous year, even though previous year are many past years, the school performance was very high. But now, due to changing the principles, due to implementing the son-in-law ideas, and the school performance becomes low, and many teachers left due to mismanagement and lack of support. So many teachers left the school and feel some teachers to work in this school very uncomfortable. Okay, so financial irregularity started appearing, and enrollment dropped down as parents began losing faith. Okay, so even the financial loss also come. Okay, due to this decision of the principal, what happened? The school lost its name. The school lost its good name, and many parents are thinking whether the son or daughter want to study this school or not. Okay, that way the school situation comes to this. Okay, so eventually the founders had to intervene and they removed the son-in-law by then. Okay, so what happened means, due to this new principal decision, when the school got a negative remark to all the people. So what the management committee decided means, okay, remove the principal son-in-law as principal position. Okay, and some other person to be a good leadership in the school. The management has been decided. Okay, decided. But by then, the reputation of the school had been severely damaged. So now the school reputation is severely damaged, got a bad name of the school. This scenario closely mirrors the attitude of King Dasa, the Dharashtra, and the Mahabharata. In this sloka, the Dharashtra very first word revealed its partiality. So even in the same incident revealed to the Mahabharata. Okay, that's why the Dharashtra. Okay, so that's why the sloka, the Dharashtra. Okay, even in the Bhagavad Gita first sloka. Okay, now let's see. Dharma Shete Guru Shete Samaveda Utsavaha Mamakaya Pandavashreya Kim Kuruva Sanjayaha. So this is the meaning, this is the slokas. Okay, So let's see the meaning. O Sanjaya, after gathering on a sacred field of Kurukshetra, deciding to fight, what did my sons and sons of Pandu do? Okay. So you are so the same story, okay. Oh, you are sitting in my position. What can I do? What the other people will do? What the other soldiers will do? So the same only the meaning of the first Bhagavad Gita slokas, okay. Dharma Shete Guru Shete Samaveda Vivutsavaha Mamakaya Pandavasheya Kim Gurava Sanjayaha. So this means what the sloka tells me. It means, oh, you are sitting in my position. What the other students will do if you are sitting in my position and not doing anything. Okay. So what the students will do, what the school will do, what the company will do, what the organization will do. So in that only the meaning reveals, okay. To the above example. Dhritarashtra refers to the Kauravas as my sons. Dhritarashtra refers to sons, my sons. And the Pandavas are the sons of Pandu. Unable to see both as a part of his own family. So they are not able to compare between the own family, okay. Just like Dhritarashtra's vision is tainted by attachment and self-will, leading to disastrous consequence for this kingdom, okay. So from the above example, we said no school. So likewise, Dhritarashtra's idea and ideology becomes false, and then how the Dhritarashtra kingdom will be? It will be disastrous. That's why it's okay. So the principal love for his son-in-law took precedence over the legacy and values of the institution. So even though the principal wanted to make his son-in-law to be a principal of the school, but what the result get means, even though the new principal comes, but giving ideas and ideology and giving ideology of implementation is very, very not well, okay. So what is the outcome of the school mean? The school called bad name. Even all the parents are thinking, okay, whether the children study the school means what will happen to my children's future. So these are the things that the parents are thinking based on the school damage reputation, okay. So when leaders allow, that's why the example. Though Dhritarashtra's vision was disastrous, but what the outcome? The Dhritarashtra did not follow the false ideology and destroy his own kingdom. Okay, he himself decided get bad name his kingdom. Likewise, the principal also, the retired principal also to his son-in-law become the new principal of the school. What will happen? Even though some of them are against saying that no, your son-in-law not to become a new principal. In that manner, the principal reiterated the sayings, and she is in her own decision to take and make his son-in-law as a new school principal. What happened? The outcome only get negative of the school. So likewise, the real meaning is said, okay. When leaders allow personal bias to override fairness and dharma. When leaders allow personal bias to override fairness and dharma, and the greater food suffers. True leadership requires rising above self-interest and acting with impartiality, ensuring justice and harmony for all. Okay, what does it mean? Means when you are sitting at true leadership, you have to obey, you have to observe what are the things are going. Okay, immediately you become high position and implement your own ideas. Means first you have to suggest. That's why the power is that. Think before what you do. Okay, that is a poem. Okay, so in that manner, what happen means you have to think before taking any decision. You have to ask. Okay, so once you become a principal or any other, you have to decide. Okay, we have to suggest my ideas to do anybody else, whether this idea will go good to the society, good to the organization, good to the company, or good to the school or not. Okay, after suggesting of this, whether the idea is good or bad, only how to implement without suggesting, without asking anybody, without telling to anybody. No, I did not tell. I am a principal. I only decide what I want to do. So instead of doing like this, what is the feedback? It's only become negative. So that's why this line explains. When leaders allow personal bias to override fairness and dharma, the greater good suffers through leadership. They require rising above self-interest and acting with impartiality, ensuring justice and harmony for all. Okay, so we have to override ourselves. Okay, which means we have to override thinking that I am a big person. I only take decision what I want to do. So we have to overcome that. So before you do anything, you have to consult, you have to suggest, you have to tell to others. So if others are saying okay, mean then only you have to implement the ideas. Before that, if you implement the ideas without consulting means, then it will be negative results. That's why it is explained. Okay. So second sloka is evaluate. Okay. Devan, a lively 6-year-old, was playing joyfully in Fendiar when his ball rolled out of the open gate and bounced onto the main door, adding on pure instant. Okay. So what happened means Devan, a small boy, was playing a ball. Suddenly what happened means when the ball comes to the main door, what happened? Let's see. Okay. Devan dashed after it, unaware of the danger that awaited him. At that very moment, a speeding car came hurtling down the road. Pradeep, the alert driver, slammed on the brakes and stopping just in time. So what happened means little girl was playing the ball. Suddenly, unfortunately, the ball went to the main door. But it's a little girl, no, little baby. So he's not aware of it. If you go to the road, what will happen? The girl does not know. So suddenly the girl goes, one lorry or any other vehicle and dash the little girl. Okay, dash the little girl. At that very moment, a speeding car came hurtling down the road. Pradeep, the alert driver, okay, slammed on the brakes, okay, stopping just in time. So, here we feel from the little boy. The boy, while seeing that incident, immediately what happened? Means the Pradeep, the alert driver, was stopping the brake and save protect the little baby. Okay. Devan blissfully unaware of his wish, and the angel picked up his ball. Okay, so what happened means when the boy, when the little boy comes, when the Devan comes to the main door, that time the car is coming. Okay, car or lorry is coming, but the lorry driver, the very okay. Saw that oh baby is unawarely coming to the main door, so we have to pull the brakes. So what the lorry driver did means, what the lorry driver did mean this means he stopped the brake and makes the little boy and follow the baby in a safe manner. Okay, so nothing to happen to the little boy. Okay, little boy. So that's why they were blissfully unaware of his best with danger. So he is come out of the danger. Okay. Picked up his ball and ran back inside the gate. Okay, so the little boy Devan was come out of the danger and picked his ball and went to his home gate. Okay, second Perip. So Perip parked his car and approached the house. Okay, so the driver Perip got congratulated by the people and welcome to the house. Okay, welcome him to the house. When Devan grandfather answered the door, so that time what happened mean the little boy Devan grandfather is there. Okay, so when the Pradeep comes to the house, when the Pradeep comes to the house, the Devan grandfather answered the door. Okay, Pradeep gently explain what happened and misunderstood. Okay, so and the Pradeep grandfather is asking, okay, what happened? Tell me what happened to my little boy. So he is too young to grasp the danger, but the simple act of keeping the gate shut could prevent a serious accident. Okay, so even why we are all closing the door? Why we are all closing the door? So these things may happen. Okay, so when the kids are done means when the kids are small babies done means we have to close the door without closing the door. When some family person are inside the house without carrying the children means what will the children will do? The little boy will do. He is unaware. He does not know when the ball comes. When the ball or goes and comes to you, he does not know about the danger. So that wise, Pradeep said, okay. Pradeep the driver said, okay, sir. This little boy does not aware of the danger, but we have to be careful in our home. Okay, so keeping the gate shut could be, so keeping if you close the gate, avoid the serious accident. Okay, otherwise if you open the gate means it will become a serious danger of the accident. Okay. The grandfather listens, his initial concern giving away to deep gratitude. He realized that Devan's impulsive dash for the ball could have ended the tragedy, and that a small pause, a moment of awareness, or even the simple act of closing gate could make all the difference. Once Devan's grandfather realized that, okay, I understand, I felt very silly mistake what I did, so I want to close the door. Instead of without closing that, I may simply open the door. My grandchildren, Devan, got my grandchildren, Devan come out face this tragedy and come out of his danger. Okay, hence Devan grandfather realized that okay, I will follow the advice what the driver belief said. Okay, so realize and understand by Devan grandfather. As Devan grandfather reflected, he recalled this slogan, where before the battle of Kurukshetra, Arjuna asked Krishna to pause and place the chariot in the middle of the two armies to observe reflect and fully understand the situation before acting. Okay, so what happened means immediately the grandfather realize and understand. So same way, in the Bhagavad Gita, the slokas is in that moment, Kurukshetra war, Arjuna and Arjuna and Krishna are the warriors. Okay, Lord Krishna and the warriors. So they are in the silence mode. Okay, so they are in the silence mode. Okay, in the middle of the two armies to observe. Okay, they are all in the, they comes to the war, but they are all observe. Okay, what are the things happen, how many stories are there. Suddenly they are observing. Okay, fully understand the situation before acting. Okay, before starting the war, they are all in past mode to observe. Okay, these are the weak points. These are like cricket match we play. No, okay, this is a weak point of this player. This is a weak one. So in that way, Lord Krishna and Lord Arjuna play a role in the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so I will conclude this slokas. Okay, the remaining paragraph will continue on the satsang on any day. Sena Yoruba Yomade Sema Yoruba Yomade Radam Stabayam Medes Chiwada Medes Chiwada Yavade Dati Rishobayam Yodum Kama Navastidan Yoda Kama Navastidana Yodur Kalmana Stistan. One second, this slow is very difficult. One second, I will say, okay. Sena Yoruba Yomaldaye Ratam Stabaya Medayachut Yava de Dadi Rishem Yodur Kama Navastidanaha. Place my chariot in the midst of the two armies. Oh, Agyuta, that I may observe those who stand here eager to fight. Okay, so what happened means we have to be, we are in this sloka, what the meaning means simply I will say, okay, we have to be careful, okay, while going on outside, while going on inside. Well, if you go to anywhere, we have to be observed, okay. If for example, if you are writing the test, okay, are you writing the test without preparing the syllabus or without reading the syllabus? No. Once you read the syllabus, then you write the exam. No, the same way, whatever, be careful in your life. Okay, even if the kids are done, try to make your protection very safety, so that no danger incidents happen. Okay, that's why the slogas explain. The remaining paragraph will continue on in satsang on any other day. So kindly like, subscribe, share, comment, and subscribe this Peter for a fly YouTube channel. Thank you, friends, and a happy weekend, good night to all of us, and a day.